All right, so I'm going to go outside and show you all me replacing the key fob for the Buick Regal. This should also work on the Buick Century because it's the same key fob. I recommend trying this before you go to the dealer, especially if you just have one where one of the buttons don't work. Because like for me, the unlock button wouldn't work, the trunk button wouldn't work. The only button that worked on my key fob was the lock button. So I'm gonna show you, and I recommend you try this before you go spend money at the dealership. I went to rockauto.com, and you go on the side, you click your make and model, or your make, the year, then the model. So Buick 2003 Regal V6. I don't have the supercharged. The key fob is under electrical. Then you scroll down to keyless entry remote. Keyless entry remote. You can see the GM standard replacement right here is $55. I think in AutoZone or something, this is like $50. And this is the Dorman version, which I'll show you the ID number in the video. But I paid $5.59 for this because this is all I needed. I just needed the case with new buttons. I didn't need the whole thing, the chip to come with it and everything. So this is all I needed. $5.59. All right, YouTube. So what we have today is another Regal video. My Camaro's right there. So I was gonna make a video on the remote, which this is perfect because this wasn't intentional, but I just locked myself out the car. The car is running. So luckily I have the new remote, or I would have had to go back upstairs and get the other key. I've actually been using this already, but the point of this video is if you have a remote like this and the buttons don't work, as you can see, the trunk button doesn't work, the unlock button doesn't work, but the lock button works. And so it's not going to lock now. It won't sound the horn because the engine is running, but the only thing that works on here is the lock button. As you can see, I'm pressing unlock. My doors are not unlocking. This remote only works for the lock button. So as long as you have the old remote, you can buy this. This is just the case, as it says. It fits General Motors FCC ID L2C0007T. You see GM. L2C0007T. So what I'm going to do is open this, take the battery out, take the circuit board out, place it in here, and you'll see the doors unlock. So what I did is I took a knife and placed it in here to pop this open. And so now, this is what it looks like once you open it. And this is what the new key fob looks like. Just the buttons, no circuit board. Okay, so you take your battery out of here, put something in there, or use your fingernail, either one. Pop your battery out, place it in here. The positive side, it's a CR 2032. I bought this from Dollar Tree, $1 battery. Positive is on the top, positive goes face down. Pop it in there. Take your circuit board out of here. Don't break the circuit board. It ain't stiff. You just got to take it out with your fingernail. Place the circuit board in the new buttons. Slides right in. What you do next, put the back on. Make sure it snaps. Make sure it's closed all the way around. And voila, new keypad. Now watch this. Doors are now unlocked. That's all you need to do to replace the key fob on your Buick Regal or your Buick Century.